Now, when you get ace king suited, you never slow play that, man. And I say this all the time because when you have ace king offsuit, it's a lot different. You know, I've actually cracked big hands with ace king suited, such as aces, kings. It does happen a lot more than you would think. I'd probably say maybe like 1 out of 5 times, right? So, you always want to stay aggressive with it. But in this one, I'll tell you what, man, we had, a very interesting spot where I kind of just came over the top. We got called. That's going to come up a little bit later because, we got a few hands to go over before we get there. Of course, as I'm getting in this, I was like to give a little background on myself, guys. I've been playing for couple of decades. I play a lot, right? 4 to 5 times per week lately, and I'm always recording and kind of just sharing things here with you guys. Check out this bluff I'm going to put in right here, though, with the ace six. Yeah, I was actually blocking the clubs, having the ace of clubs, and you know what? I just wasn't really a believer. So I got aggressive here. But yeah, I mean, you'll also notice like the way I approach this is probably going to be a little bit different. I'm not trying to just use one type of playing. What I really do is I kind of just adjust to the table and just try to outplay the people at the table. I know it sounds simple because it is, but if you guys want more, I can give you more. You can actually get my full setup as well as get in our community. That's going to be in the pinned comment. Definitely recommend checking that out. Also, you guys could tap the like, and let's kind of just get right into this. Questions, comments, feel free to message me. But really, the best thing to do is just head over to the pinned comment and. Yeah, I mean, you can get in touch with me there. But yeah. Also, if you do want to take this maybe a little bit more seriously, you do have to put in X amount of hands, per month. And I have more on that because, I think a lot of people do. You know what I think a lot of the time happens is, you'll get into the game and then you'll end up kind of like taking a break for an extended amount of time and then coming back to it. I've really never taken a break. I mean, I've been doing this for so long and I just enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? And, mid stakes is kind of where I hang out because I do my thing here and it's actually not as hard as you would think. You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyways, don't go anywhere, guys. It's going to get good. You don't want to miss this ace king suited situation. It's going to come up here in a little bit. Had an ace jack off here. Pretty standard open raise here. And, I always like to look at the table, see who's doing good or not. And everyone's kind of just where they started. So no one's really doing anything just yet. But ace jack off. And we got the aces, man. We got the aces. Come on now. Come on now. Let's do this. We got the aces. It's like, come on, somebody have something here. Come on now. All right. All right, just a standard open here. A little bit of a small re-raise to the 40 piece, My bad. I didn't realize player one is doing good here. He's actually doubled up. Couldn't see that before. But you know what? I just went for it right here. Could have just re-raised it, but, I figured why not? Maybe he does make the call, but of course he didn't. It's all good, guys. It's all good. All right, probably one of the... I mean, we got a 5-4 suited. Now, a lot of people will tell you to kind of like fold this in early position, but short-handed, I do like to play this. I'll even play 3-4. I'll even play 2-3 if it's in late position, like on the button. But we got that 5-4, man. I like the 5-4. I like it in the clubs, man. I also like it in, spades. I'll take it in spades. But we got the clubs, man. If somebody wants to re-raise here, that's also totally fine. I'll continue. But this is a good flop for 5-4 suited, man. Check it out, man. 2-pair. Now, we do have the king out there. You got the heart draw out there. We're not blocking hearts, so it's possible this guy's got a heart draw. It's also possible he's got a pair of kings, but we got a barrel here, man. We got to continue with this, and we got a barrel, man. We got to barrel this. All right, so he's just going to call. Turn card was an ace. Didn't really like that card. I would have preferred like an 8 or a 9 or something like that. But I'm going to continue here. And I think he's going to call this one pretty quick. So it kind of told me that maybe he hit the ace or, maybe he's on a heart draw. The heart's got there, and that was just not a good card. Honestly, the turn and river card here, I really did not like. If this guy, puts something out there, I can't fold. It was just such a bad turn and river card here. And you know what? He is going to lead out here. Didn't feel very good about this, guys. I just feel like, we're losing a lot of the time calling this, but... You know, couldn't really get away from it. And if he didn't, I mean, it didn't feel like a bluff. It felt like he was trying to go for a little bit of value here. And look at this, man. He had a, oh man, he got there on the river. Oh, that hurts, guys. That definitely hurts. But you know what? We're gonna play through. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, don't go anywhere, guys. We're gonna get good. And here we go with this ace four. Kind of another bluff I'm gonna put in here. We had the ace six. Now I'm gonna go for the ace four. We're gonna bluff this one again. These weird ace X offsuit hands, these with these low cards, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? I'm gonna do this, man. I am gonna do this, okay? So here we go. Gonna kick it up here. A little 45 piece. He is gonna make the call, and I'm not gonna waste any time with this. I'm just gonna continue my my bluff. A bunch of low cards came out there, which I kind of felt like was a good spot for us to bluff, because if I'm repping an over pair here, which I'm trying to make it look like, then he's not gonna call with like a pair of sixes. Probably not even a pair of nines. I feel like it's too much of a risk, especially because, you know, I'm basically playing that like I've got aces or kings, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it worked out. You know, it is what it is, guys. If you like that bluff, man, I'll tell you what, I like that bluff. I like that bluff, man. And we ain't done bluffing yet, okay? All right, ace five here, offsuit. I mean, we had the ace six, we got the ace four, now we got the ace five. I mean, we got to play the ace five offsuit. The ace five is going to flop the best out of all these offsuits. So, you know, we're going to do this here. We are going to do this. Are we going to get it? That is the question. All right. Okay, a couple things here. We need the deuce. We need the six. This is actually a pretty good flop. No, we're not blocking the clubs. And when I say we're not blocking, it means we're not holding a club, which is something you should be thinking about when you're, you know, playing in these mid games like this. But I'm gonna bluff here on the turn because I don't know if that jack really helped him. I'm gonna lean towards not, but it could have. But I'm still leaning towards he doesn't have a jack. So I'm gonna pull a little something out here, and my plan is even if I miss, I'm gonna just still try to go for it here on the river. So I'm gonna go for a bluff on the river, and we can't check. Checking's not an option right here. So I'm also targeting maybe some lower pocket pairs, maybe like sixes, five, eights, nines, probably not fives because we're blocking the five. So, I mean, I had to bluff, you know, just thinking about what this guy had, you know what I'm saying? All right, we got him off of it. And we are really we're inching closer to the big spot in this, guys. So hope you're still with me. And like I said, if you want to talk to me, get my full setup, whatever, you know, just check out the pinned comment, man, and we'll do this. We will do this, Moran. All right, ace-jack off. I'm going to put in the raise here. We got nothing. Had ace-jack offsuit, I think, twice in this. All right, aces again? We had aces twice, too. We had ace-jack twice, pocket aces twice. Let's see if anybody wants to play with us this time with aces, because last time I just kind of, you know, barreled off and we didn't get anything. You know, will it happen again? We'll find out right now. Hoping it doesn't, you know. That's all we can hope for. All right, back to the button. Player one. Starting to trend back down a little bit, you know. All right, here we go. It felt like player three might actually have a hand here, you know, again. So I just did the same thing I did last time. Let's see if this time it works out for us. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping somebody calls with aces. Come on, player three. You know what's frustrating? It's like, dude, if you're going to make that raise, man, make that call, man. Man up right there. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, sir? Okay, which brings us up to ace, king, suited, and diamonds. Now, when you have this hand, guys, and, you know, I do want to say this. Like, you know, you always want to play it aggressive to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Now, when ace, king's offsuit, like I said, it's a completely different story. But when it's suited, I've cracked big hands a lot of the time. You know, I'm talking aces, kings. It happens more than you would think. So what I'm trying to say is next time you're in a spot where you're dealing with some re-raises and you're not sure, but your ace, king is suited, have no fear. Have no fear, man. I'm telling you. You don't want to have any fear. Now, clearly, we're going to raise here. Didn't really expect, I mean, I didn't expect this. This was just kind of weird the way this is going to go. Didn't expect it. But little 1250 piece here. Now player 5 is going to re-raise us, which to me just kind of said, okay, maybe he's got a decent hand. Maybe he's got like ace queen. He could also have an ace king. It's possible. I mean, it's possibly as an overpair as well. But, you know, when you have ace king, you also, like I said, you have to think about what you're blocking. And I'm blocking aces holding this. I'm blocking kings. It's possibly as queens, jacks are definitely in the realm of possibilities. But, you know, it's all good. You know, I'm going to just do what I'm going to do here. I'm not going to just call this, you know. And I'm just kind of putting all this together when I make my decision. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, this is about making good decisions. And this is the decision I'm going to make. So we're going to, you know, just do what we're going to do here. Come over the top. And he is going to call us. And I was actually pretty surprised at what he was holding to make this call. And he did it quick, too. Look at that. He's going to turn over pocket tens like he had pocket aces. Like, you know, and let's just see if we can get there. We did get a diamond, which was nice. Turn card is not going to be a good one, guys. But it was a diamond. So this is a big sweat going to the river. I mean, we're not looking too good, though. We need the queen or a diamond and the board not to pair. What will they do, man? All right, guys, they gave us an ace. It was a tough loss right there, but I still wanted to share this because, you know, it was kind of one of those flip situations where I was kind of surprised he called with tens, but it is what it is. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this one, you know, tap that like for me. At the very least, subscribe, man. Thanks for watching this, and we'll see you in the next one.